Welcome to the Tuesday Night Collaboration Corner here on the FerociousBeard.com YouTube group. And I can't believe it's Tuesday. You know, I knew that with the holiday that, that it was Tuesday in my head. Part of me realized it, but the other part of me was like, oh, there's still another day before Collaboration Corner this morning. And I'm like, as I was at my day job, I'm like, wait a minute. No, that's tonight. So here I am, and I'm so glad you guys are here. And as you guys know, I am going to be reviewing NORTHWOODS, which is a scent by Brew City Bearded. And I'm so excited to talk about this. But first, let's see who is here. And I'm not using headphones today. I've got the microphone going on over here. And I figured I don't have any guests, so why not use headphones? Just to give my ears a break from all that stuff. So let's see. Looks like Brian Hershey was here first. What's going on, Brian? Good to see you, brother. And you say that you have some good news and more good news and some bad news. Okay, first, my dad found out he doesn't have recurring prostate cancer. That's awesome. That's awesome news. The second good news is your dad loves Ferocious. Well, that's good too. I mean, the first news is even better in my opinion, but I'm so glad that your dad loves Ferocious too, so that is awesome. The bad news is now you don't have any oil, so you're going to have to work it again. But your dad is super happy, so it's good news for you. Well, Brian, that is really, really awesome news, man. I'm so glad to hear that. Tiki says he's tailgating the Nate Show. All right, Tiki, I'm glad you're here, man. Thanks for tailgating, brother. Yeah, if you said... no oil from Ferocious. Yeah, for sure. Well, you got to change that, brother. We can get you set up with some oil. Absolutely. Let's see. Big Man Beard's in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Bearded Beta's here. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Just chatting with Bearded Beta just a few minutes ago on Instagram. And one cool thing, I know some of you guys may not be on Instagram, but I like that you can still bring up Instagram on your computer and at least chat or watch things. You can't make any posts from the computer, only like IGTV, but you can at least like kind of see what's going on and chat with people and send like invites to streams or whatever, all there on the computer. Hydro Bear, what's up, brother? Good to see you. So glad you're here, man. Lenny's here. What's going on? Yo. E-Rock is in the house. What's up, brother? Let's see, Brian says about seeing your dad's face when he was smelling them and the smile on his face. He's saying, wow, I like this one over an hour now. How I resist not giving them up. Which one did he really like, or a couple? Which ones were his favorite? Michael Zarati is here. What's going on, brother? So good to see you, man. How are you doing? Bearded Skulls is here. What's going on, Bearded Skulls? Thanks for jumping in on here, man. Should be a fun night tonight. We're going to be talking about Brew City Bearded's NORTHWOODS, and then we'll do a giveaway. And then after that, we'll be coming up with some ideas for next week. So I'll be collecting any ideas you guys have. We'll put it into a big raffle here, and we'll pick a winner, and then I will make that for next week. So, man, these weeks, they do go by fast. Now I can see why... before I was like, boo, I need to take a little break, but I'm not saying I want to at all. I love it. It makes the time go by fast, which in my case, I'm going to be 50 this month. So the older I get, it seems like time's going by faster and faster. So maybe that's why, because I've just got so many things lined up on my calendar. So what's going on, Ray Smelly Turtle's in the house. Good to see you, brother. Brew City Bearded, the man of the hour, is here. So I'm glad you're here, brother. So yeah, it looks like you were pretty lucky last week. I mean, between your scent being picked to make, plus winning like $500 on the Dan C show. So I mean, that's awesome. Dan C's channel, Fellowship brand. So that is really cool, man. You've had a great week so far. So keep up the good work. Mark Duran Jr.'s here. What's going on, Mark? So good to see you, brother. Let's see. Happy birthday. 50 is a big one. Yeah, it kind of is. Like, I mean, that's like half a century. Can't believe I'm still here. So that's good. I'm looking forward to that. It's actually June 17th. Yeah, Michael Zarati. Yes, it was. It was amazing. Yeah, I mean, figure with all the people on his show, so that's really, really cool. Let's see. Brian says it was Lone Wolf, Pirate's Retreat, and Barber's Retreat. Lemon Oud, Backwood Chew. Okay, those are all really great ones. Lone Wolf, Pirate's Retreat, Barber's Retreat, and then that Lemon Oud, which that will probably be going away pretty soon, just because it's kind of like defeats the point of having a scent of the month if we keep them up there permanently. And then Backwood Chew is another great scent. Michael, yeah, so June 17th is mine. So your daughter's birthday is June 30th. Okay. Yeah, June 17th, smack in the middle of June, pretty much. Let's see. Any good news on making a magical smelling scent for you? So let me see. I am actually kind of playing catch up a little bit on things. It's been a crazy week. Let me take a look at something here. Let me check my open orders. And I've got quite a few actually that I'm in the process of filling. So, yours is going to be, what I'm in the middle of doing is making a new batch of butters. That is what is kind of holding this up a little bit, and I apologize for that. But that's what's happening. But this should be here. I mean, it should be ready soon. Like, I'm just finishing up the batch, and then I'm gonna scent them. But that is what is kind of holding me up. So let's see. Bearded Skull says you're not far off from it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep looking out the window like people are coming and going out of the house next door. It just kind of catches my attention. So, let's see. Big Man Bearded, didn't you just have an anniversary, Nate? I did, yes. May 28th was our wedding anniversary. So, it's been a crazy 19 years of marriage. It's been great, but sorry, catching up on comments here. Yeah, no, Gentleman's Cut. Yes, I have the creation from Gentleman's Cut. That's in the notes. And Ray, I'm sorry, it's just taken so long to get this to you, man. Really, it's been kind of playing catch up. Plus, I won't say too much other than to say that we've got some new labels being made for 8 beard oils, and then we're going to have similar labels made for those matching beard butters. I figured I'd add a little color to the situation, so that's pretty much the only clue I'm going to give away. But look for those to start sometime probably in, well, let's see, it's June 1st now. Let's say probably the end of June into July. We're going to have a little bit of a change on some of our labels, not all of our labels. But the ones that are the most popular scents, look to see a little pizzazz on the labels, and I can't wait to show you what those look like. So Tiki says he is back. All right, I'm glad that you're back because you were tailgating earlier on our show, so I'm glad you are here now. Michael says, I agree, Lone Wolf is 100% worth the buy. It is a great scent. And let me check. Lone Wolf is one of the ones that I'm considering one of the 8. So like I said, there will be some changes coming, especially once I go full-time with Ferocious. I'll be definitely taking a much more structured approach to the core business of it, Ferocious. I'm kind of like flying by the seat of my pants. I've been doing that for the past 4 years, and it's been fun. It's been a hell of a ride, but I need to like make sure that especially since I'm going to be doing that for my full-time job, I really do need to start reining in a couple of things and just making some decisions to kind of stay focused on certain things. That way we don't just get like out of control crazy, especially me getting out of control crazy trying to run the whole thing. So but look for a few little minor changes, but it's still gonna be great. and it's going to be much more efficient with me doing that full time. And so definitely looking forward to that. So let's see. The Bearded Banshee is in the house. What's going on, brother? How are you, man? And you're from Texas as well. So I've seen a couple of posts from you back, I don't know, a month or two ago, I guess. But thanks for jumping in on here, man. This is the Collaboration Corner. And I really do appreciate your stopping in, man. And I'm in Fort Worth, and I'm not sure where you're at, but I'd love to meet up with you sometime, brother. So 3 Rex Reviews is in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Who else is here? And then other comments. Okay, Ray says 27th was your birthday. The big 38. Oh, man. I remember when I was 38. Smelly Turtle. Don't sweat it, Nate. You can't rush perfection. Dude, I know, but it really, like in my gut tells me I want to get, like, if it's not a custom scent, I want to get orders for, like, the scents that I have, that I make, out no later than 2 to 3 business days max, and ideally 1 to 2 business days. And so I know yours is a custom scent, but still, it just drives me crazy when I see the days starting to go longer and longer for some of these orders. Not all of them, but for some of them, and it just really kind of makes me mad at myself for not getting it out faster. So I'm not going to sweat it, and it's going to be great. You're going to love it, but still, it still kind of ticks me off inside. So on me. So these are the things I want to try to kind of, like, fix, right? So let's see. Fetish and Sweet Dreams 607 were very, very close, but he was overwhelmed by all the scents. All right. Yeah, I can see where, once you smell Fetish, you're like, wow, I mean, how do you compete with that? But 607, that's another great scent. And Sweet Dreams is, of course, just another one, too. Lone Wolf is amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. And that's going to be, again, one of the core, I'm going to core of 8 scents. And that's going to be one of the core 8 scents that I've got going, just because of the fact that I like it a lot, and I know some people that have provided feedback say they like it too. So that's going to be a core scent. Yeah, Michael has a great question here. Has anyone tried Texas Night yet? That's the one that I brought back to the site. Let's see. Let me just bring it up real quick because I want to see, because I'm sure that last week I set it up on the site. Again, yeah, there it is, Texas Night Beard Oil. So now let me see. I'm going to go into the orders here. I'm going to open it in a new window, and let's search for Texas Night. That's the thing when you're trying to market particular scents. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, we did get one order for Texas Night back on May 29th, so just a couple of days ago. So that was for both. Well, actually, it was for the oil. So, all right, that's going to stick around for a while, maybe 90 days or so, and we'll see how many other people order it. So, based on this, we've got an order, so it's on the board. Daniel, the Bearded Apprentice, is here. What's going on, brother? So good to see you, man. It's time for a brewski. I'm actually, today, I've just got this. I was going to grab one, but then, let me tell you what, guys. So last night I couldn't sleep. I've been doing some things with Ferocious, and I just stayed up pretty much literally all night. And it was like 3:30 in the morning, and I tried to go to sleep, and I couldn't sleep, so I just stayed up. And so after my day job today, I sent out the information about tonight's show, and I just crashed for like an hour and 20 minutes. And then it was dinner time, and so I've been up since. But I think after this show, I'm a little wired now just because I had that hour and a half power nap. And so I'll knock out whatever I have to tonight, but I'm going to just go to bed after and just crash till like 6:40 tomorrow, and then roll out of bed and do the day job. Again, this is the last month of my day job, and after June 30th, I'll be doing Ferocious full-time. So I've got some plans, and I love to hear your ideas too, but it's just going to be a whole different ball game, and I'm really looking forward to it. So cannot wait, guys. Cannot wait. All right, you're doing good. Perfect, man. Perfect. And you're in Wichita Falls. All right. That's not too far away at all, man. In fact, I've never been to Wichita Falls, so I'm gonna have to take the Ferocious Beast up there sometime, and maybe we'll meet up and just about an hour and a half or so. Perfect. Go grab some Tex-Mex or something. I'm always up for meeting new people, and I think that'll be great, especially now that we're getting better and better at this COVID, going away and dissipating. So awesome. So you're going to be 49 in November. All right. Whew, 49. You're catching up, brother. Let's see. Wichita Falls. Yeah, from 90 to 92. Your sister has lived there ever since. She's there now. Isn't Wichita the name in Zombieland? I never saw Zombieland. That's actually one I wanted to see. I just haven't watched it yet. Let's see. Michael's sister is a nice maker of fine beard masks. Yes. And I read something, I don't know if I read it or I think I saw it on the news about like all these companies making these beard masks, and ever since people have been getting vaccinated, those businesses have pretty much just lost like business. So they're trying to convert to other things like that they can make with these, the same materials as they were using for the masks. Let's see, you're here holding it down in Fallstown next time you come through. Sweet. Bearded Skull says, I still need to try Ferocious probably in the next month if you can fit it in. Got to get to Haterade first. Yeah, no, for sure, man. And I'll tell you what, like, if you guys ever think about creating your own beard oil company, just from another maker's opinion, there are so many people that have still not tried Ferocious, and just like there's so many people that may not have tried other companies too. So there's always room for originality, for great ideas, for great products. So if you are like on the fence about, legitimately starting up your own company because you're like, well, I think I can do this. I've been making stuff on my own for a while and I think I want to do it. Do it. Do what you think you want to do. You know what I mean? Don't be discouraged by people who say, oh, there's just so many people out there doing it that, well, how am I going to stand out? You will find a way to stand out if your products are great. I just want to throw that out there because, I'm of the opinion, chase your dreams, chase your passions, do things that excite you. And if you can do something, even if it's a part-time gig, like I've always considered Ferocious a part-time job in my head to keep me sane for those early days when I was spending more than I was making, and it's one of those things mentally that I still think of it that way, even though it's doing better now. If there's something, and it doesn't, even if it's anything else, if there's something you want to do, just do it. Go out and do it. As I turn 50 this month, I'm like, life is really kind of short and it goes by fast. So do things that excite you, that create passion in you. So if it's beard oil, great. If it's something else, great. Just try not to lose focus of your dreams before you get too old to do it. You know what I mean? So Michael says, sorry, I don't mean to get on a preach here. I just wanted to throw that out there just because I know there's a lot of beard oil companies, but there's always room for people that have never tried my stuff or never tried your stuff or tried someone else's stuff. And I encourage people to try other people's stuff because I want people to see all the different great ideas each individual person has. You know what I mean? So let's see. Michael says, I will forever feel that Texas Night is the best Ferocious scent, and I really believe it will be yours as well. I was actually going to purchase Texas Night over the weekend, but I don't think there's a way to get butter or maybe even balm on the site. So if there's ever something you want, a butter or balm that you don't see a way to do it, order it as a naked scent and then just send me a message and say, hey, can I get this in Texas Night? Because I want to get this. I make all my butters and my balms and my oils, for that matter, unscented initially, and then I will melt them down and scent them for you. So it's a little bit backwards than most companies do, but I'm happy to do that, guys. So absolutely, if there's something you want that I've had in the past, we'll call it our secret menu. Just let me know, and I'll be happy to whip that up for you. Because what's the difference for me if I'm making you a fetish or I'm making you a Texas Night? I'm still going to be putting droppers in there and scenting it up and cooling it off. So happy to do that for you. Beta says, when did I get my ears lowered? How's that mustache coming along, brother? Sounds good. Looking forward to awesome. I just haven't tried anything better than Texas Night. I would love others to possibly realize it too. It is a great scent, guys. Texas Night. If you haven't tried Texas Night, the scent profile on Texas Night is Texas cedarwood, cedar leather, fireplace embers, which you know I love fireplace embers, sandalwood bourbon, and tobacco flower. It is a great one. You want to sell all sorts of different mugs. Tiki sells some mugs. Well, I agree with you. Go for it. Let's see. Amen. Well said, Nate. Thanks, brother. I try as many new ones and companies as I can. Yes. And one thing that's cool too, like I've started bartering sometimes with people as a company owner. It's like, okay, I can, I've got a little bit of commodity, right, with my products, just like anyone else who has products or merchandise has commodity. You don't necessarily have to make it a cash thing. You can say, hey, I'd love to try some of your stuff, and I've got some coffee coming out. I've got some beef jerky coming out. I've got oils and balms and butters going out, but it ended up being like a commodity. It's like I don't know, like Waterworld or something. We're trading beads and things like that. So, Alfredo, CEO Paranormal Beard Co. What's going on, brother? Thanks for jumping in on here. Nate, ears lower just means a haircut. Oh, sorry, Beta. I mean, I always try to keep it short, but in fact, there was a posting a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if you recall, if you saw it, when I made a mohawk, and I was like, what do you guys think? I think the next time I let this grow out, I will do a mohawk for a little bit. Why not? Let's have a mohawk at 50. Why not? Is that a midlife crisis? Who knows, but who cares, right? Let's see. I totally forgot you have that before with a naked butter. Thanks. Great idea. Perfect. The cedar in Texas Night doesn't stand out at all. It's a complete cologne. Andrew Carlisle and Nate hit a home run. Yeah. No, Andrew Carlisle definitely hit a home run with that. Absolutely. All right. Well, listen, there's 15 people here. It is 8:24. I would like to start talking about Northwood. So let's get that going. So I'm definitely going to change that graphic when I get a minute, just because that graphic is just so cheesy looking, I think. So I'll be working on that. But here's the deal with Northwoods. So this was from Brew City Bearded. He came up with this idea on last week's show, and it is made up of patchouli, cedarwood, tea tree, campfire, and oud and warm rustic wood. So there's 6 things in here basically. So the essential oils are patchouli, cedarwood, and tea tree. And then on the other side of the house, you've got your fragrances. So you've got campfire, which is literally a scent of a like a burning campfire. You've got oud, which is always a great scent. And the oud we use is a fragrance oil. It's a birchwood oud. And then finally, we used warm rustic woods, which is basically kind of like it's kind of like a sweet, warm smell on its own. I brought it out here. It's kind of a cologne style scent, and it is basically just a sweet. I wouldn't say it's a woodsy scent, even though it's called warm rustic woods. It's just more of just a sweet scent that adds to what you're using. Let me just move this screen for a second so I can see what the heck I'm talking about here without, I'll be able to see you guys too. Skull says punk rock for life. Yes, never too old for a mohawk, Nate. First one though, it would be my first one, and I don't know, people will probably be like, what's that, like trying to be like Mr. T or something? So I don't know, we'll have to see how it goes, but I think the picture I thought looked okay, so we'll see how it goes. So anyway, let's talk about this Northwoods. So when I was making this one, a couple of things I was thinking about when I was going through this. The first thing was that it's definitely a natural smelling woodsy scent. And it's due primarily to the cedarwood and the tea tree that's in here. But what also contributed to that was that campfire fragrance oil. It just led my senses to really, as I was making it and adding scents, adding fragrances and essential oils to it, it just really smelled really woodsy. And I thought that was kind of nice because I haven't been really making a lot of woodsy scents lately, which when I first started Ferocious, I had a couple of woodsy scents, but really most people are not buying the woodsy scents from Ferocious, so they're buying other kinds of scents. So it was really nice to try to, to get back into making like a woodsy style scent. Now this particular one, the center inside the bottle, the center of this, I'll call it the scent spectrum for me in here, is the tea tree. When you first smell it in the bottle, the thing that really hits you is that tea tree, and around that ring of the tea tree, imagine like your nose, you're smelling and you smell the tea tree, and around it you also get the sense of the campfire fragrance oil. So it's kind of just a natural smell of like a campfire and tea tree. And then as you also kind of take a deep whiff, you get a scent, a little bit of the scent of that oud and the warm rustic wood. In the bottle, you don't really get the patchouli open up while it's sitting in the bottle. So let me see, I'm gonna take a nice deep whiff. And yeah, I still don't get that patchouli yet. So just wanted to kind of throw that out there. Now, as I take it, and let me move this again so I can see where I'm making this dropper at. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful. I love how that just holds inside the dropper. All right, 2 drops. 1, 2. I'll warm it up right here. All right, Bearded Banshee's got to head out. All right, brother. I'm glad you were able to jump on, man. All right, here we go, guys. Now what I smell is the patchouli does open up on this, and the warm rustic wood starts to come out to play, which makes it a little bit sweet, and that's a nice thing. The oud, it is present, but it's not overbearing. It's not going to be like, bam, this oud hits you and slaps you in the face really hard. It's not like that with this one. It's there, but it's not super omnipresent in the beginning. All right, but here's what happens. When you put it on and it warms up, it all of a sudden all comes together. And this particular scent, I just think it came out really nice. Trying to think of other notes that I can tell you about this. The warm rustic woods and the oud are going to be basically what remain hours later when all of the natural essential oils have kind of just dissipated. And that's a great thing, because I mean, who doesn't like oud? And warm rustic woods is a really nice scent. So after all is said and done, what I did with this particular one, with this scent, is I rated this one it a B. So congratulations, Brew City Bearded. Really, this is a really nice scent. I like it a lot. I think the strength lies with the fact that for those people that like woodsy scents, but they want something a little bit special, this is going to be it. This is a nice scent. I mean, it's a woodsy scent with oud in it. I mean, what more can you ask for if you like woodsy scent and you happen to like oud too? But another reason I do like this scent is you're taking chances with these scents. I think, patchouli's a little risky sometimes. It can take over a bottle, you know what I mean? It can make it definitely be a little strong if you aren't careful. And I like how we were able to put that patchouli in here, but not have it be like overwhelming. And another thing too I've noticed in working with this campfire fragrance oil is it can also be a little bit of an attention hog if you are not careful with it. So I really think this is a nice scent. So I have taken the liberty of putting it up on the website. I'm just going to activate it right now. So if anyone is interested in getting this Northwoods. I am going to activate it right now on the site. So let me just go there right now. I love doing that. I love prepping for this and having it ready. It makes things so much easier. Then like, okay, yeah, I gotta do one last thing on the site. I'm gonna do it while I'm talking here. And then we're gonna do a giveaway. But anyway, congratulations, Brew City Bearded. Great job. I'm kind of multitasking, but really great job with this one. I really think it's good. Sorry, I'm just updating the this, so when you search for it, it will be there. So almost ready. Give me like 30 seconds of pure unadulterated concentration, and then I will get this going. All right. Copy, paste this into the Google description here. I think I like talking better without having the headphone on. I don't feel like so constricted. All right, that is all set. Let me save this. All right. So now if you go to the ferociousbeard.com website and go to the Collaboration Corner section, you will see Northwoods available in an oil, a balm, and a butter. So, all right, I'm back, and now that I'm done on the website, I don't have to worry about looking at that anymore. And all right, all set. Smells like a high grade. It's nice. It's really nice. I really love the name Northwoods. Yes. Woohoo! That's my baby. Sweet. Sweet. And you are welcome, and thank you for the idea. Really, I appreciate you obviously coming on here and providing that idea. So thank you. You can take all the credit for that one. Oh, and so your girlfriend just joined to check out. I thought so. So that's really cool that that you were able to jump on too. So congratulations. He gets an extra ice cream cone tonight. So awesome. So hey Gary, what's going on? Thanks for jumping in on here, man. Yeah, awesome. Absolutely. Everybody congratulating you. So great job on that scent. And again, it's available now at ferociousbeard.com under the Collaboration Corner section of the website. And again, the scent profile is patchouli, cedarwood, tea tree, campfire, oud, and warm rustic woods. Oh, and incidentally, with this particular scent, usually when somebody says, hey, let's use cedarwood, it's either going to be Texas cedarwood or Atlas cedarwood, and I mention this usually anytime someone's wondering about the difference between the two. Imagine like, so Texas cedarwood is more of a kind of like a smoky cedarwood scent, whereas the Atlas cedarwood, if you can imagine taking a branch and snapping it in half and smelling the wood of that branch, that's what Atlas cedarwood smells like. It's a much cleaner cedarwood smell. Now with this particular cedarwood I use though, I actually unpacked another fresh, literally it's just pure cedarwood, and so I was like, hey, you know what, let me try this for this scent, and that one actually smells more like Texas cedarwood, but it's kind of a little bit of a smokiness to it, but that's really the difference between Atlas cedarwood and Texas cedarwood. All right, so let's do this, guys. Let's do a giveaway. All right, and I'm just going to set up the board here for this giveaway. Looks like we've got 16 people here. So what I will do is I'll set up the board for 8. Set up for 5 right now. So let's see, 6, 7, 8. And then when you see the word go, I'd like you to pick one number and one number only between 1 and 8, and then whoever wins this giveaway will get a $25 gift card to Ferocious Beard Company. So here we go, guys. Get ready, get set, and go. All right, and while you guys are typing a one number, please, between 1 and 8, I'm going to set up this board so we can do our giveaway. right, let's see. Here come the numbers. Sweet. And Jason, what's going on? I don't know if I got a chance to say hi to you earlier, so thanks for jumping in on here, brother. All right. Let's see what numbers people picked, and we'll pick our winner. All right, everybody stop, please. And let's see here. Okay. All right, let's give this wheel a spin and see what happens. Here we go, guys. Oh, that was fast. Number 8 was the winner. So, and in my feed in StreamYard, the first person to get number 8 is Mr. Michael Zarati. So congratulations, Michael. You are the winner of this gift card. So I will be sending that to you right after the show. Right before I go to bed, I will send that to you. So congratulations to you, and thanks to everybody else for participating in the show or in the giveaway tonight. So number 8, let me just make a note of that. Let's see, $25 gift card, Mr. Michael Zarati. Very cool. All right, let me put this up here, kind of get ready for how it's going to be. It's going to be probably some ideas coming along, and pretty quickly. I do have all your ideas from the previous week. Boy, these ideas go back all the way. Let's take a peek. I'm just curious. The first one was the first one that really starts to kind of show how it was when we had how we're doing our show now would have been June 2nd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had six submissions back then. June 2nd, 2020. Including one from Michael Zarati. It was Destin Wind. Let's see. Michael says, you would like to give this to Daniel and ask if he could purchase Texas Night with it and maybe do a short review for Ferocious. Otherwise, still his. Oh, so Daniel, Michael wants to give you his $25 gift card, but he wants to know if you can make sure if you could use that to buy Texas Night with it, if you're up for that. Would you be willing to do that? Otherwise, it's still yours, but let me make a note here just to make sure I pass this on to you. So you are gifting to Daniel, the Bearded Apprentice. I mean, Texas Night is a great scent, but the way these Collaboration Corner scents work is like if they don't get sales for 90 days, then I pull them from the site. That way, I kind of keep it without getting too many scents on the ferociousbeard.com website. So, and let's see, it looks like Daniel says he is going to take it. All right, Daniel, I will send that gift card to you then. So, I'm pretty sure I have your email address, brother, so I'll make sure of that, and then we'll get that over to you tonight. So, Michael, thank you so much for your generosity, brother. Really, that's awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get started with the new scents. So Daniel the Bearded Apprentice says he wants to use his from last week, so let me grab that. And what's happening, guys, is on our website, if you go to ferociousbeard.com and go to the create your own beard oil, there's a list of all the different fragrance oils and essential oils that I have. And what this show is all about, if you've never been here before, is you can basically give me any idea for a scent you want me to make for next week, and I'm going to take all those ideas and I'm going to pick one at the end of the show, and then I will make that person's scent for next week, and I'll review it, and I'll let you know what I think. If I rate it an A or B, in my opinion, it's only my opinion. If I rate it an A or B, it'll go up on the ferociousbeard.com website for others to buy. If it rates a C, D, or F, that's okay. It won't go on the site, but I'll still send you that free bottle for submitting the idea. So that's how that works, guys. That's kind of like what we're doing for those of you that are new here. So let me grab, and so also, what else also is happening when people saying I'd like to use mine from last week, the ideas that didn't get picked from previous, like last week, I'm just collecting those ideas and pasting them from last week's to this week. So that's how that's happening. But if you have an idea you want to just throw out there, just type it out and I'll write it down, and then we'll see if it gets picked tonight. So, all right, I am just looking at this. Michael says Daniel is a guy. I just think he deserves a giveaway for win from Ferocious anyway. He's always so kind to me and appreciate it every single time. Yeah, he is a heck of a guy. Absolutely. And then Tiki says, Michael, that's awesome. A review would be like a gift to us as well. Yeah, I mean, I love watching reviews. It's like Christmas watching people review my products. I mean, I'm genuinely interested in what you have to say, and I mean, I like the positive stuff, of course, but if there are things that you think could be done better, I'd love to listen to that too. I love feedback, so absolutely. Okay, so Brian Hershey says he wants to use his from last week, except spiritual awareness. All right, so let me go back into last week and find. So Outback. Okay, so I gotta go and leave that one and then grab the others. So Spring River, Blue Smoke, and Outback. And then we'll have to grab Scuttle too. Okay, all right, got them. So I've got, Outback, Blue Smoke, Spring River, and Scuttle. All right. Sorry, it just keeps jumping in StreamYard. That's why it's like, hey, Bald and Beautiful, what's going on, brother? All doing well. We rated Brew City Bearded Scent NORTHWOODS as a B. So it is up on the website now for purchase. So... and I'm going to be sending that to him anyway. So it is available in a oil, a balm, and a butter now. All right. Let's see. Mike says, this is what makes this family great. All of you are wonderful friends, and it makes a difference in your life to share these shows together. You're absolutely right, Michael. It is a family, and I wouldn't have it any other way, man. Tiki says your feedback is everybody gets one entry into the scent creation. All right, that's good feedback. We'll definitely think about it. I mean, especially as people start to have 4 or 5 scents and they're all spread out on different boards. Like for example, just like Brian, you've got 5 scents, but they're split up into different things, so it takes a while to transfer them over. But still, I'm just using it as an example. Everybody can have that at the moment. You can have as many scents as you want, but Tiki, that doesn't mean I'm not listening to that feedback. I'm considering all these things for future shows, and maybe that will get to a point where it's like, okay, maybe we should have 1 entry or 2 or something like that. So just to kind of keep it streamlined. Sorry, I got like a little piece of hair in my eye. All right. Let's see. Nate and everyone in the chat. Nate, is there a way you can special order your collab suggestion? Yes, absolutely. If you go to ferociousbeard.com and go to the shop up on the top, Shop Ferocious, and under Beard Care, there is a section called Create Your Own Beard Oil. If you click on that link, which I will post... Oh, this is odd. Oh, it's showing me a store preview of something because I was looking at a different template. But anyway, if you go to ferociousbeard.com, click on the menu, Shop Ferocious, and then under Beard Care, you'll see Create Your Own Beard Oil. Right then and there, that's exactly where you can create your own. It's basically doing exactly this, picking what scents you want, and then I will get that form when you order it, and you can select oils. You can add a matching balm or butter if you'd like, or you can do more than one. It's like you can have like 2 of the or 3 of the same bottles, and it gets progressively less expensive as you order more things for that one scent, just because I've got all the scents out. So, but yeah, absolutely. So great question. Brew City Beard says you want to use your other one from last week. Sure, let me grab it. That would have been Smoking Back Room, cherry tobacco, bay rum, cedar leather, and ginger, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll go ahead and put that up there on the board. All right. I want to make sure. Oh yeah. So Ray's got one here. I didn't type in yet. I'm typing it now. Smelly turtle, strawberry cheesecake. Well, I have strawberry, but I don't have cheesecake with cedar leather. That would be funny, huh? That might actually be kind of interesting. We could do strawberry and something with cedar leather, but I don't have cheesecake, so we're going to have to pass on that one. Sorry. Okay. Smoky vanilla Coke with Jameson Irish whiskey, the dirty glass. Well, I do not have. I could make a smoky vanilla. So here's what we could do. I'm going to start typing stuff out, and I can tell you what I can do with that one. I'm going to put. I'm going to just put smoke, because I'll figure out which smoke I want to use. Vanilla. We could do vanilla. We have Dr. Pepper, and we have bourbon. So we could do that, and I'll call it the dirty glass. Well, you'll call it the dirty glass, but this is kind of the part of the collaboration where I'll get to share that idea too. So if you're interested in doing that, I definitely will be happy to consider that when we figure out which one we're going to pick. Michael Zarati says, I would love to give my scent collab You and I another shot. All right, let me grab that from last week. Okay, where is it? Here it is. That's Oud, Fireplace Embers, Mountain Rain, Oak Moss, and Warm Rustic Woods. You and I. Got it. Lenny says, can I have your 3 from last week? Yeah, let's grab them here. Okay, so Cherry Seas, which is cherry almond sea salt. Then Waist Deep, which is bay rum, Caribbean Escape, juniper berries, tangerine, and anise. And then yours is also split onto a different line. So let me post this one first, and then grab the last one. Lenny. Oh, it must be Beach Loving. Ginger, grapefruit, pear, passion fruit, and guava. That sounds nice. All right, got it. I have always agreed with that, Tiki. Just 1 cent per person per Tuesday. Okay, good deal. Daniel, I should get Texas Night too and do a review for it and send you my review, and you can add it to your review. Double feature. Oh, that would be cool to see. It'd be a Texas double feature. Nice. Not till Saturday. Oh, okay. Hydro Bear says he wants to submit his 2 cents from last week. All right, let me grab them. Here we go. One is Dragon's Blood, Warm Rustic Woods, Fireplace Embers, and it's called Dragon's Raid. And one is Fireplace Embers, Sea Salt, Campfire, Black Pepper, and Leather, called By a Dwarf's Beard. All right. Moving it over to this week. Got it. And then Big Man Beer says, can I have all from last week? Let's see. There we go. We got Passion Paradise, which is passion fruit and guava, pineapple, mango, pear, and oud. Then we got America Pie, apple, cinnamon, warm vanilla sugar, and Doctor's Order, Dr. Pepper, bourbon, and Cuban tobacco. Got it. Okay. Yes, I look forward to this stream. I'm glad Jersey Ron and Dagan introduced me to Ferocious. Yeah, this, I'm telling you, man, this show is really fun. I love the creativity you guys have, and I love to be able to make these scents. Amrit, what's up? Well, yeah, you're late, but that's okay. We are just, going through the part of the show where we're collecting scent ideas. Northwoods got a B, and this was, just as a reminder, this was the scent profile of patchouli, cedarwood, tea tree, campfire, oud, warm rustic woods. Smells really, really woodsy, like initially, but then the cool thing is that oud and the warm rustic woods in this just start to really open up. Like right now, I put this on, maybe 20 minutes ago, and it's really, I still smell it. It smells great, and the oud is definitely present, and so is that warm rustic woods, primarily now, because because those are the fragrance oils that kind of just stick around. So, all right, Logan's got one here. Let me start typing, because this was a big one here. All right, we've got so it's going to be called Lumberjack. Okay. Black pepper, Texas cedarwood, clove, coffee, sage, campfire, Cuban tobacco. Logan, I think you might be on record as having the longest scent profile. This one I'm going to have to use 2 Excel spreadsheet lines, I think, to keep track of what's in this one. So Cuban tobacco, fireplace embers. In fact, it even moved to a different line here. Mountain rain, sandalwood, warm rustic woods, and white oak. So it's like little inside humor here. I might get an order like that for a Ferocious create your own. Maybe not quite that many essential oils or fragrance oils, but then they'll say, but I'd like it to be mild. Like they don't want the scent strength to be too strong. And that's where it gets tricky, because you got so many things in it that sometimes no matter what you do, you can't make it less strong unless you basically create like double the amount and then split it. Like instead of using a 1 ounce bottle, you could put this in a 2 ounce bottle, and then that way it's split by half. You know what I mean? But yeah, that would definitely, by even adding just the minimums on this one would already be probably a medium to strong strength. But thanks for the idea, Logan. And we're calling it Lumberjack. Let's see. That would be an awesome idea, TK. I have tried a lot of scents. I'm just kind of... A Texas Night only stands second to Cash from Black Rebel. However, my heart chooses Texas Night, your first Ferocious Beard scent. It is a nice scent. Amrit says, I'm using your wash every day now. I don't even use conditioner anymore. That wash, I love that wash. If you, and I mentioned before, like if you were like, should I get the Ferocious Beard wash or the Ferocious Beard conditioner? I highly suggest the wash. It's a daily wash. It's great. It's mild. It's not going to strip your beard, but it is going to keep it nice and clean. It's going to make it feel nice and clean after. Suds up really quick. So that's just my suggestion, is if you're on the fence about either the wash or the conditioner, get yourself the wash. The conditioner is great. People like the conditioner too, but I just personally love that wash. Bearded Cheesehead says, I think my suggestion would sell good, especially in the summer. Let me see. Did I get that? Did I miss it? Oh no. And then one second. Let me just make a quick adjustment. There we go. I think I might have missed yours, Bearded Cheesehead. Let me look up here to see if I see it. Give me 1 second. Unless you guys might be talking about something different that I just totally missed. Why don't I see it? Should see it in the chat. Unless, you know what? Unless it was from the previous week. Let me see that. Yeah, Bearded Cheesehead. I'm looking for your scent profile, but I don't see it on 5/25, 2021. Let me look at 5/18. Might be, yeah, no, I don't see it. Could you just let me know what it is again? I might have missed it somehow, but I just don't want to miss it if it's something you want me to put up on the board. All right, I'm going back down to, here we go. Oh, Logan says maybe warm vanilla sugar for the cheesecake. Which scent was that one for? Because I think I didn't put it on there because of the fact that we didn't have cheesecake. Let me know and I'll put it up on the board because that one isn't on the board right now. Tiki says, can you do... All right, let me write that one down. Cherry, tobacco, oud, add, campfire. Maybe one other thing I don't know. Summer night. All right, cherry, tobacco, oud, and add campfire. Let me see if that was on a previous from last week. I see the lemon, bergamot, cherry, blackberry, and oud. Yeah, that's the only one I see from last week. And then the week before, I see Captain's Chair, tobacco, frankincense, vanilla, bergamot. So, all right. Daniel the Bearded Apprentice. Yes, sir. I saw the definition, which was pineapple, mango, coconut, and amber, and patchouli. And then good morning, which is peppermint, bergamot, tea tree, orange, and neroli. Yes, sir. Gotcha. Yes. All right. Yeah. There we go. Let me just type it now because I think, yeah. So I'm gonna just start from right down this line. That is warm vanilla sugar, strawberry, and cedar leather. All right, and what are we gonna call that one? Okay, Rob says orange zing from last week. All right, let me grab it. Here it is: orange, bergamot, ginger, black pepper, and amber. Got it. Okay, call it Red Sky. Yeah, that's a good name. Red Sky. Imagine laying in a field looking up at the sky, drinking a strawberry soda with a hint of leather in the air. Warm vanilla, sugar, strawberry, and cedar leather. Sounds good to me, brother. Absolutely. Mike B. What's going on, Mike? I'm not exactly sure how this works, but I'd love to have strawberry, tobacco, birchwood, oud, and vanilla. Well, lucky for you, Mike, I actually have strawberry, Cuban tobacco, birchwood oud, and 3 types of vanilla. So basically, if you want to know where people are getting the scent ideas, if you go to ferociousbeard.com and then go to under the create my own beard oil or create your own beard oil, there's a list of the different fragrance oils and essential oils that I've got over here at Ferocious. And basically just I'm just collecting ideas, and what will happen is at the end of the show I'm going to pick one idea and then I'll make that scent for next week and I'll review it. And then meanwhile, if you want to buy that scent yourself anyway on the Create Your Own, you're more than welcome to. Of course, I'll make that for you, but no pressure at all. I don't want you to feel like this is a gimmick for you to buy a bunch of beard oils. It really isn't. It's just an idea to kind of like keep me on my toes, let me create things that I don't usually make because I'm always making our own products. So it's just a nice way to kind of have you guys come up with some ideas for me to make some things that I'm not used to making. So I just enjoy doing it, and we really end up getting quite a few cool scents. And all those scents that I rate in A or B go up on the website under the Collaboration Corner section. So that's how it works. But yeah, let me write your idea down, and if you have a name for it, let me know, and then I will spin the wheel on the show live at the end of the show, and we'll see if we pick your idea. And either way, whoever wins the scent that I make, I'm going to send them that oil at no charge anyway. So that's a bonus, because then you get a chance to get that beard oil for free. So thanks for stopping on the show, Mike. Really appreciate you coming on board, man. All right, so strawberry. All right, tobacco, birchwood oud, and spelled oud wrong, and vanilla. All right, got it. It is in there. And if you guys see like spelling errors on my pages when we spin the wheel, don't worry about it. I still know what it is. Okay. So we are up to 20. I'm getting ready to do 23. Mike says, I really love this collaboration corner that Nate created. There are 0 other companies doing something similar, and I think it's amazing. I love shopping our scents to bring home. We have great ideas. You guys have amazing ideas. Absolutely. And I love listening to your ideas about scents. It's just, guys, come up with a vast amount of amazing things. Big Man Bearded says, Fruit Loops and warm vanilla sugar. Call it Saturday morning. That sounds good. Big Man Bearded. Fruit Loops. Do you remember when I used to have Fruity Loops as a scent? We ended up pulling that just because it wasn't a top seller, and that's when I was in the process of reducing it. So reducing the scents we had on the site, just because it was getting to be kind of hard to predict which scents people were going to buy and which ones weren't, so I couldn't really prepare for that. All right, got it. Saturday morning. Man, Saturdays used to be so fun as a kid. Danielle says, yeah, Mike agreed for sure. Logan says, you like your scent strong anyway? Well, it's a good thing with that big old list. Yeah, that definitely takes the cake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 essential or fragrance oils. Strawberry, tobacco, birchwood, oud, and vanilla. That is definitely that would be an amazing scent. I can already tell. Okay, Bearded Wolf says, what's up, Wolf? Let's see here. Use my last one. And then Elder Hiker, I'm getting ready to answer your question. Welcome to the show, brother. Let's see. I am going to be using Wolf's scent from last week, which was Sweet Tobaccos, which was made up of vanilla, raspberry, tobacco, and oud. All right, so let me post that here. And it's on the board, Wolf. Thank you, sir. All right, so Elder Hiker, you are new to Ferocious, so welcome, sir. I'm Nate Powell. I'm the owner of Ferocious Beard Company, and this is one of our 2 shows that we do every week here on YouTube. This is Tuesday night, so we do what's called Collaboration Corner, and basically you ask, explain how combining all of these scents together that the final result would smell like anything identifiable. So basically when I create scents, I always start with a minimum amount of drops of each of these essential oils or fragrance oils. And as I start adding them, I document them, and then I start to build them up little by little using my judgment to see what I think would enhance or take away from the scent. So like, in other words, let's say like with the winter this time around, it was Northwoods, which consisted of patchouli, cedarwood, tea tree, campfire, oud, and warm rustic woods. So when I built up the scent, I'll tell you exactly what I use for this one because I want you guys to understand how I come up with this. So patchouli, that's a fairly strong scent, so I used 1 drop in that one. Cedarwood, this case was kind of, it was a essential oil. This cedarwood is more like a Texas cedarwood, so it's a little bit of a smoky scent to it. So I added 5 drops to that. And guys, anything with cedarwood, any more than 6 drops, you want to be careful because then it can start to make your beard dry. Texas cedarwood and Atlas cedarwood. So I used 5 drops in that case. And so basically, as you're building it up, you just start to basically see how it all comes together. And then if you, like for, in this case, I wanted the oud to kind of just have a presence, but not too much of a presence. And so it just takes a little bit of practice. And for the most part, I've learned that a lot of these scents you can really do things with that you wouldn't otherwise think you could by just starting slowly, taking your time, and just building it up to where you want it to be. It doesn't have to be like equal strengths of everything. It just has to be, it could be just a hint of something. And another thing too to consider is you may not necessarily want to identify each thing in it, as long as at the end the result that you've created is a nice scent. I don't necessarily know if it matters that you are able to with your nose identify each scent particularly. But to each their own. I mean, some people want that when they ask me to create a scent. Like on my website, you can create your own. They want to smell each individual scent, and that's okay too. It's not always possible, but I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and I found that a lot of things I didn't think would work actually do work. Just takes time and practice. So I hope that answers your question, and if not, feel free to ask more questions or reach out to me. Happy to help. But again, welcome to the show. Ray says we need to spend a couple of days together in the lab. Yeah, right? Absolutely. It's like I'm in the lab every day, it seems like. Oh, thank you, Cheesehead. It was strawberry, mango, tequila, lime, and sandalwood. Let me jot that down because I think that got missed before. So, all right. Strawberry, mango, tequila, lime, and sandalwood. Got it. And what were we calling that one? All right. So Elder Hiker has an idea. So the fragrance oils and essential oils I have are they're at ferociousbeard.com, and if you go to the create your own website, not website. Sorry. If you create your own beard oil, go to that. If you go to that page, create your own beard oil, there'll be a listing of all of the fragrance oils and essential oils that I've got. Now, I do have a cedar leather. I'm going to write... and I do have a coffee. So I think we're in luck. I've got a couple of things here. So first of all, let me just write down your username, because I'm going to pick a scent after to make. Okay, so cedar leather. I'm going to put coffee. You wrote espresso, but I'll put coffee. And birch smoke. All right, so I have got Texas cedarwood, which is a smoky cedarwood, and I also have a campfire, which is it's a fragrance oil that smells like a campfire. So I will put in parentheses either Texas cedarwood or campfire, and I can use my judgment on the two if yours is selected to see which I think smells better, and then I'll add that. But I've got your Beard Wolf says use the circus also, Nate. All right, let me grab that. Do I see it on last week's? I see. No, I see vanilla, raspberry, tobacco, and oud. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Got it. It's hiding up there on number 7. All right. Bearded Cheesehead says, name my scent Coastal Bearded. Okay. Coastal Bearded. Got it. Thank you, sir. Yeah, like the Bayador Spirit, I picked the scents and let Nate know I wanted it to smell more like a blacksmith shop. So if it wins, he'll mix the oils to try to get close to that scent. Exactly. But you know, Hydro Bear, you bring up a great point. If your scent does win, even if you might have told me that like last week or 2 weeks ago, please send me that message again when it's fresh. That way I can prepare it that way, because I wanna make sure I get all the notes that you want for your scent profile. I want to make it as much about what you want it to be than anything. I mean, that's really the most important thing to me is getting it to how you want it to be. And if you guys do create your own scents, you'll notice like I might reach out to you and ask about, you know, what are you looking for, like what kind of, like what's in your head, what are you trying to create here? Or I'll look at what you called it. That's a clue. I'll look at like any messages you leave me in email about why you're wanting the scent to be created. Like it reminds you of something like your grandfather or your dad, or you know, a particular memory you had. I mean, these are all things that I really take very seriously, and I want to make sure that I create these scents to your, well, as close as I can get to what's in your head without actually being in your head. So, you know, this is something that I definitely, you know, I look at all the different clues to put it together to say, I think this is what he's going for. And, you know, that's important to me. So, all right, let's see, just kind of making sure I got everything or everybody's comments. All right, and we've got 27 scents at this point listed on the board. So let's give it the old timer here. And if you have any last thoughts about what scent you want to add, we'll do that. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and pick a scent in a few minutes. All right, so yeah, Wolf said, do you get much rain? We've gotten a ton of rain. I've just seen recently some of the videos. Like for some reason, I wasn't seeing those on the news, but there's some areas that really got hit pretty hard. Like really bad flooding. We got some just, you know, rain going through the grass and out into the street and going down the drain, but we did get a ton of rain though here in Fort Worth. So, all right. Water has receded and clean started. Yes. Oh, let me see. Nate, you messed up. Can I change Spring River for spiritual awareness? I did Spring River on Make Your Own, and you did a great job on it. Okay, so we are going to... We're going to remove Spring River, and we're going to add spiritual awareness. Gotcha. Let me go grab it now. That wasn't too hard. That spiritual awareness, that is lavender, sage, and patchouli. Okay, so I just replaced that with spiritual awareness. All set, brother. You're sore from filling sandbags? Oh man, I bet. So filling sandbags. I haven't filled sandbags since the Air Force. Have I? No, yeah, the Air Force. That's the last time I really started using, like, no, Rhode Island, we had a lot of rain, and it caused the groundwater to get so wet that it started leaking into the basement wall. So we had to try to like put sandbags outside, but by then it was kind of too late by putting it up against the house. Oh, no problem, Brian, at all, man. You're good. All right, so now that we have 27 cents, we're gonna queue up. All right, so that I'll just put stop. So no more scent profiles for the evening, and got 27. So I'm gonna share again my screen with you. So whoops, this one right here, and now I'm gonna just clear that board. And we're going to put all the scents in it instead. And again, if you see any misspellings or whatever like that, don't worry about that. As long as it's close enough, I'll know what we're talking about. All right, so I'm adding, here's all the different scents that we chose here, all 27 of them. So on the count of 3, I'm getting ready to spin the wheel, and I will let you know, and we'll see together which scent that I'll be creating for next week. All right, so 1, 2, 3. All right, number 8, Bearded Skulls. Smoke, vanilla, Dr. Well, it was like, let me look at it actually. So that's Dr. Pepper. I think he had wanted Coke, but I don't have Coke. I've got Dr. Pepper though. So smoke, vanilla, Dr. Pepper, and bourbon. So that's his first time on the show, and that's the one we'll be making, and he's calling it the Dirty Glass. So congratulations, Bearded Skulls. I'll be making your scent for next week, and I will let you know what I think about it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This sounds like a really cool one. And somebody mentioned too, guys, don't forget, we do have a veteran discount. It is 25% off everything at the store at ferociousbeard.com. If you are a veteran, if you are a city, state, or federal employee, to include a police officer, firefighter, you could be as long as you work for the entity, the city, state, or federal, or if you're a U.S. veteran, or if you're active duty, or if you are a dependent in active duty, you are eligible to save 25% at ferociousbeard.com. So definitely utilize that. I respect you guys for what you do, what you've done for our country, and you don't have to take it, but I'm offering it. So if you'd like to save 25%, I'm happy to offer that to you guys. All right, guys, that is, I think, the show for the evening. It's already 20 past 9. And yeah, that's such a fun name, the Dirty Glass. I agree. So that's really cool. And Brew City Bearded, you are an Army vet here, so thank you for your service. Wheel, yeah. Sarati's an Army vet here too. Yeah, first night on. That is so cool. So tune in next Tuesday, because you're going to be able to see what I think of your scent next Tuesday. And again, don't just in general, for anyone, like if I rate your scent a C or D or an F, it's just my opinion. You guys have equal rights to your opinion as I do. And, I guess what I'm saying is, if it doesn't ever make it on if your scent doesn't make it onto the site, it's not that it's not necessarily a great scent. It could be a great scent. It's just, I have this rating system just to kind of, it's just my rating system, and I guess I'm just trying to say it's just my opinion, right? So don't take offense if for some reason it doesn't get an A or B. But if it does get an A or B, it's going on the site for basically until people stop buying it, and then it'll go off the site. I will update this one here. Thanks for the comment. Thanks for the detailed explanation. I'm waiting for your first order to arrive. This is an awesome experience. You can name your scent Appalachia Trail. All right, I will do that. Appalachia Trail for the next time, in case like next week you say, hey, can you use the scent I had on last week? Yes, I already have it there with the site with a name on it. Appalachia Trail. All right, got it. Perfect. Yeah, and Bearded Skulls. Yeah, I'm Air Force veteran. Yep. All right, guys. Well, listen, we had a really great show. Let me get rid of this screen. Thank you guys all for stopping in. Of course, our Ferocious family here on Collaboration Corner. Don't forget Friday. Free for all, and because it's going to be the first Friday of June, I'll be doing the $50 gift card giveaway for anyone who made a mobile app purchase last month. You're just by ordering, you're automatically eligible to to win that $50 gift card. So we will see you on Friday, I hope. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you Friday. Bye-bye, guys.